Hey, and welcome into Vinny Rottino Baseball Academy. This is the channel where we're breaking down players. We're talking baseball instruction. We're having you guys send in swings to help out with some of the baseball instruction that you guys are inquiring about. But today we're going to be breaking down a player. We're going to be taking a look at Craig Counsell's son, Jack Counsell. So he's a really dynamic player. He's a junior at Whitefish Bay High School in Whitefish Bay. He is the 5th ranked best player in the state of Wisconsin, according to PBR. He's a good looking player. This kid has the instincts. He's got the athleticism. He's got the swing. He's got the feel for the barrel. So there's a lot of really positive things that we're going to be highlighting here with Jack. And we'll get right into it. But before we do that, I did want to mention that this channel is brought to you by Maggie Rottino Real Estate. My wife does an excellent job with all of her clients. If you are in the market to buy or sell a home, make sure you reach out to my wife or her little brother, Ricky Kuiper, who has joined her team, and they can help you buy or sell. They do an excellent job with that. So hit them up on Instagram or Twitter, and they can help out. Also brought to you by Locked On Brewers podcast. Dom Catronio and I are breaking down the Brewers 3 days a week, talking Brewers, talking news, breaking down games, obviously, when they start. Right now, 3 days a week during the lockout. It will go to 5 days a week if the lockout ends. So hopefully that is coming soon. But anyway, let's get right into it. Jack Counsell, good looking player. So we're going to go ahead and actually, there wasn't a great comp for him, right? I mean, he's got he doesn't have a unique swing. It's very, very fundamentally sound. It's quick, it's short. He has tremendous barrel feel, you can tell. The guy that kind of jumped out at me, maybe just because of how short and quick his swing was and the finish a little bit, very flat swing, was Jason Bay. So we're just going to go ahead and take a look at Jack's swing in full speed a couple of times. I mean, it's impressive. It's short, it's quick. You can see that he's going to have no problem transitioning into either the pro game or the college game with how short and quick this swing is. He is very, you can tell he's very athletic, just like his dad. I think he's actually got a little bit more bulk to him than his dad, even though he is wiry like his dad as well. I think there's a little bit more on this frame that he's going to add some more strength. I think he'll get to some power too. So let's just go ahead and take a look at mechanically what he does really, really well. I don't see much wrong with what's going on here with this swing. So what I really do like right off the bat, again, we always look at that heel plant position where he stops, where players stop once they land. I actually like it a little bit better than Bay, right? So Jason Bay was a little bit back with that upper body, with that torso. He had a little spine tilt going the other way, and he was able to get away with it just because his hands were so strong. But I think that Jack is actually in a much better position. That front shoulder right there, locked on the ball. Look at that stretch that he is getting between his upper and lower body. His hands are able to kind of just stay back and stay cocked. A lot of times with this age group, your brain kind of says, hey, look, your bat speed's not that fast, so we're going to have to go ahead and start the hands a little bit earlier than expected, or a little bit earlier than we want. Not here. This is a situation where he's able to get that really big stretch, and it's going to allow that bat speed to really play out in front. And like I said, I think that's where eventually he will get to some power. So we're going to go ahead and continue the swing. Look how short and compact this move is. And I'm highlighting the stretch here. That stretch between the upper and lower body, that's pretty incredible. His belt buckle's almost all the way at the pitcher, and his hands are still back. It's not something you really want to chase as a player, because sometimes you can get disconnected. This is just his natural move, just the way that his body works. Look at this. Belt buckle at the pitcher, lower half almost completely open, and that front shoulder is still closed. Hands are still back, and it's going to create a tremendously short path to the baseball because of that torque that he's creating. Okay, I'm not even really looking at Jason Bay's swing, but it's similar in terms of the shortness to it. Look how quick and short this path is to the baseball. Wow, it's like from there to there, and that was a high pitch, obviously, and the finish is similar. to these two guys, right? And it's a really flat, compact swing. He's going to hit, right? There's tremendous ability. And I'm highlighting right here how the barrel is so direct and the barrel stays up until it gets into that hitting zone out in front. But that's where we're at with Jack. I did want to share one other part to this video that I think will be a little bit of it'll be kind of a fun thing to do here. Let me go ahead and get there. I'm going to go back to the browser quick, and we are going to take a look at some of the similarities between Jack here and his dad, Craig, obviously the manager of the Milwaukee Brewers. But we're going to go ahead and share the screen here. We're going to take a look at the running form, okay? because it is pretty spot on, exactly like his dad. So we're going to share the screen again. Let me get back to that and take a look at how these guys run. Whoops, that's not what we wanted. I'm still learning the tech side of things, guys. So go ahead and share the screen one more time. Okay, got it. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. So Counsell on the bottom, Craig is going to hit this homer. I just want to watch. Look at this. Look at how he pulls up right here. I'm going to get these synced up here in a second. But it's like spot on the way that Jack and Craig get the arms a little bit outside, the little bit of straightness to the right arm when they're running. It just, when I saw this highlighted, Jack, it reminded me of how Craig really kind of gets into that trot and pulls up the chest out a little bit. I'm sure Damian Miller could probably do a great impersonation of this, but I just wanted to highlight that. But really fun to break Jack down. He's going to Michigan. He's a commit to Michigan. Great program at the University of Michigan. If Wisconsin had baseball, maybe be a Badger, but he's obviously going to go and be a Wolverine, but that's okay because he's got a bright future. Maybe he'll get drafted and won't even go. So there's certainly a chance for that. 5th ranked player in Wisconsin in a very talented pool of players in Wisconsin, as I've been highlighting these guys for the last month or so, and I'll continue to do so. But fun one to break down. Obviously, we'll keep track of what he does, and maybe one day he'll be a Milwaukee Brewer. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time.